Hey guys, this is a tough one for me. You don't label something a confession video that's going to be easy. I've got a couple points to cover and I'm going to try and be brief, but as you know, sometimes I'm not. I'm going to talk about my drinking, alcohol, my personal integrity, my character, and what my plans are. As a lot of y'all know, I went through a very tough year. Just about a year ago, marriage disintegrating. I quit drinking for about a month. And I did that because I saw what was going on in the people close to me, the people around me, and it kind of disgusted me. So I stopped. About a month in, I started thinking, I'm not the one with the drinking problem. What am I quitting drinking for? Well, what kind of drinking problem do I have? This is a lie I've been telling myself for 30 years. I don't like liars, but man, I was lying to myself. That being said, I allowed myself into a situation this last weekend where I knew it was a potential to be a bad situation, and I did it anyway. Binge drinking with somebody else that was binge drinking, and that bad situation came to fruition. Now, my part in this is I reacted very wrongly, violated my personal integrity, what I consider my character, and I would not have done that if I had not been drunk. I was drunk. The drinking started at 2 that day, and this is 1 in the morning. That being said, looking back at that situation, somebody immediately attacked my integrity, because I talk about integrity a lot. I think it's important. Be who you are. Be that person all the time. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to others. Character. What are you willing to do in your life? Good, bad, and otherwise. As you know, I'm not afraid to address this if you read any chapters from the book. So I look back on that situation, I realized, I had violated my personal integrity, had a weak moment of character given my reaction, and it hurts. I was talking to somebody today talking about this situation and how it's weighed on me so heavily. And I'm disgusted with myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I've become used to being disappointed in others, but disappointed in yourself genuinely is a rough one. And the person said to me, maybe the fact that you are so disappointed in yourself does speak to your integrity and your character. Like I said, part of integrity is owning your shit, so I'm attempting to own my shit in that incident here. But what I really want to talk about is my relationship with alcohol and where I think I want to head with it. Like I said, I've been lying to myself for 30 plus years about my relationship with alcohol. I've said recently to a friend, when I drink alone, I don't have any problems. That's because I don't get in any arguments, altercations, or assaults. Doesn't mean it's not a problem. When I quit drinking a year ago, started leaning back in real light. I wanted to go out and socialize, had a drink or two. It took a while. Within a couple months, I was back to drinking fairly heavily. I've been drinking half a fifth a day for years, with some binge drinking on top. Didn't see it as a problem. I'll get back to that. And then I had slipped back into, in the last few months, I had nights where I was drinking a fifth of bourbon. I'd get up to go to bed, just, oh God, I'm hammered, what happened? Well, sitting here for 4 to 6 hours slamming bourbon is what happened. Now, a lot of y'all know, I've made a lot of positive changes in my life. I'm trying to get healthy. I've been exercising. I went through a thing with anxiety, which I learned a lot about myself. Also about how alcohol affects anxiety. But, and I was ignoring this one because I've gotten good at lying to myself about it. If I was sitting here drinking a half a fifth a night, it's going to take me 4 hours. I'm not drinking when I get home from work to have one or two. I'm drinking to get intoxicated. I spend a lot of time alone, always have, particularly now. I'm a hermit by choice. So sitting here getting hammered, I'd accomplish nothing. That month I was sober, I probably wrote 3 chapters for the book, made some big life changes that continued on, except for the drinking. So, folks, what I'm thinking is, it's been a poison in my life. It's affected relationships, friendships, my criminal record. I've had a few lifetime DUIs. Totaled a car once because I was blacked out drunk. I think that's chapter 4. Crashed my car into a bridge in front of a cop. And I've got to do something to try and change my overall situation. I'm going through it emotionally again due to some personal issues. And I'm going to stop drinking for 30 days. Period. That's it. I'm stopping for 30 days. Maybe with a clear mind, I can move forward, deal with my emotions and current situations in a clearer manner, find some more motivation to get back to making more positive changes. Now, everybody's going to say, "So you're never drinking again?" I can't tell you that. I don't know, folks. I saw a guy say it the other day. If you had to press me for an answer right now, I'm going on day 4. Yeah, I'll probably drink again. Because when I tell myself I'm not ever going to drink again, it puts a huge pressure on you, man. Your personal pressure, your social pressure. People are going to see you fail. What's that going to look like? And then the moment you have that first drink, you think, what was I thinking? I'm okay. I might as well go ahead and drink. So I'm going to tell you, I will probably drink again. But for now, give you my word, I'm not going to drink for 30 days. I'm hoping, at the end of that 30 days, I've seen positive changes in my brain function, my energy level, the quality of my sleep, the quality of my friendships. And I'll go for another 30 days. It is my deep desire to quit smoking, and I'm a junkie. I mean junkie. I'll never quit smoking if I don't quit drinking. So maybe at the end of the 30 days I'll feel good and I'll think, well, let's go for another 30 and now I can work on my smoking. That's what I've got in my head. I don't know what's going to happen, folks, but I'm not going to get all preachy on you. Some of you have drank your whole life, never experienced a problem. They don't use the term alcoholic anymore. It's not a damn disease. It's an alcohol use disorder, and maybe you've never suffered from that disorder, and that is fine. More than a drink a night, some doctors say more than 2 a week, will affect you physically. Brain function, your skin, your heart, your digestive system. You may not have severe impacts from it. My liver is still supposedly healthy, thank God for a miracle. But how many of us lie to ourselves about the problems that it's caused us? I was discussing benefits and negative things to different issues with my father today. What's the benefit of drinking? There isn't one. You don't need it to help you relax. It can just increase your anxiety. It can cause you, once again, relationship problems, health issues. And what benefit do you get by drinking? Nothing. Well, I socialize better. No, you get into fake social bullshit with people that you wouldn't even be around if you didn't both drink. Your social quality experience, the quality of your social experience, can improve when you're not drinking. You'll find yourself hanging out in better entertainment venues, better establishments, in a museum instead of a dive bar, because you don't need a drink while you're there. Alright, guys. This has probably gone on too long. I've been so honest about my life that I wanted to be honest about this. Maybe some of you else, and that's sober Pete. Maybe some of you guys are sober curious, as they call it. I'm kind of sober curious. I think I know what it looks like. Give it a chance. Give it a shot. The worst you can do in that is fail, I guess. Alright, guys. Remember, I do value integrity. I value the strength of my character. And Alex, alcohol is my son. Alcohol has allowed me to violate those things that I find so important to me so many times in my life, and I've just ignored that fact. So, I'm going to try and address that. I'm going to give you a weekly update on what kind of effects I'm feeling and how it's going. And then again, we'll see in 30 days what happens. I might start drinking again right then and end up back in the bottle. I don't know. But I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to give it a strong 30 days. And I'd really like to go for 60 or 90 before I make that decision for the rest of my life. But this is Pete. And I'm telling you the truth about Pete. I hope it encourages you, somebody, or gives you some understanding of where I'm at. If you're a friend of mine, you deserve to know. And for those of you that are there as my support system, particularly my dad, thank you so much for that. And a couple others, I thank you. And we'll see what happens. I'll get back to you. Stay tuned. In the meantime, there's going to be a lot of kayaking, snorkeling, camping, eating healthy, exercising, and doing good stuff in my life, and trying to stay out of those shitty situations. I love each and every one of you, even if we disagree, because that is American. God bless you. Good night. Gotta find the off button. See you guys.